Is this your first fight? The recruit asked. The human grinned. Only the first one today. Explosions rocked the trench wall as recruit Tally Venn scrambled after Sergeant Mason Rook. Shells whistled overhead, slamming into the mud ahead. Tally's claws dug into the slick earth for grip. Rook vaulted a crater without breaking stride, his bulky human frame cutting through the barrage like a knife. Keep up, then, Kesh Varun barked from behind. The lieutenant's scaled tail lashed in frustration. Humans don't wait for stragglers. Tally pushed harder. His squad, 6 aliens from 3 species, plus 2 humans, huddled in the coalition's forward line. Warlord Sarek, 9's raiders held the ridge. Artillery pinned them down. The breach order came 5 minutes ago. Punch through the enemy trench or lose the flank. Rook dropped into the enemy line first. He slid feet first into a flooded section, rifle up. Tally followed, splashing knee-deep in freezing muck. Gunfire cracked from both sides. Bullets zipped past Tally's helmet.
"Door ahead!"
Rook yelled. He pointed at a rusted blast door blocking the trench junction. Twisted metal from a prior blast had jammed it shut. Varun skidded beside Tally. "Blow it. Charges. Now." Corporal Juno Hale, the human medic, shook her head. She crouched low, scanning for wounds.
No time. Rook, you got this?
Rook nodded once. He slung his rifle and gripped the door's edge, his muscles bunched under the armored vest.
Tally stared. Humans lifted twice their weight in training, but this door weighed a ton.
Rook heaved. The frame groaned. Metal screeched as bolts sheared. Tally's squad froze, mandibles agape. Rook pulled harder. Veins stood out on his neck. With a final grunt, he yanked the door free. It crashed aside in a spray of rust and mud. "Through!" Rook roared. He charged first, firing bursts into the shadows beyond.
Tally's heart pounded.
He followed, rifle barking. The squad poured in, Varun directing fire, Hale patching a graze on an avian trooper's wing. Enemy trench twisted left, lined with barricades. Raiders, hulking insectoids under Sarek. 9's banner, pinned them from a machine gun nest. Bullets chewed the wall inches from Tally's head. He dove behind a crate. His squad mates piled in, but fire kept them down. "Flanks covered," Varun shouted. "Suppress and advance." Tally peeked out. The nest spat death. 2 aliens slumped, hit. Hale dragged one back, injecting stims. Rook lay flat beside Tally, calm as ever. "They're locked," Rook said, his voice cut through the din. "I go left." "Cover me." Varun's eyes widened. "Negative, Sergeant." "You'll be shredded," Rook met the lieutenant's gaze. "Trust the play, sir." On 3, Tally's frills quivered. Humans charged like that? Reckless. Incapable of grasping limits. But Rook didn't wait. He exploded from cover on 3, sprinting zigzag across the open trench. Raiders swiveled. Bullets tracked him. Tally fired blindly, squeezing the trigger. His squad joined, bolts lancing out. Rook closed the gap. He lobbed a grenade. Boom. Shrapnel flew. He vaulted the nest's sandbags, rifle butt smashing a raider's mandible. 1 down. 2. The nest went silent. "Clear!" Rook called. He waved them forward. Tally rose, legs shaky. Rook stood amid the bodies, blood trickling from his side. A jagged chunk of metal protruded from his ribs, shrapnel from the grenade. Hale reached him first.
"Sit down, Rook."
Ripped a field dressing from his pack. Wrapped it tight around the wound one-handed. Blood soaked through instantly, but he cinched it down. Stood straight, push continues, Rook said. "Varun, your call." The lieutenant hesitated. Tally gawked. Pain like that dropped aliens. Rook moved like it was a scratch. Varun nodded. Forward. Double time. Rook led, firing precise shots. Tally flanked him, stepping over raider corpses. The trench forked ahead, main line to Sarek, 9's command post.
But alarms blared. Reinforcements poured in from side tunnels.
"Ambush," Hale yelled. Raiders swarmed, plasma rifles glowing. Tally dropped 2. Rook took 3, ignoring his wound. Bullets grazed his arm. He didn't flinch. Varun coordinated. Venn, Hale, right tunnel. Rook, hold center. Rook charged again. Alone into the swarm. Tally fired support, heart racing. Humans broke under this. They had to. A raider blade slashed Rook's leg. He stumbled, then drove his bayonet home. Another clipped his shoulder. Blood sprayed.
Still, he pushed. Tally's clip ran dry.
He reloaded, claws fumbling. Rook reached the tunnel mouth. Raiders focused him. That bought the squad seconds. Hale patched Tally's squad mate mid-fight. He's drawing fire.
Move! Varun led the rush. They hit the raiders' rear.
Blasters flashed, bodies fell. Rook collapsed the tunnel with a demo charge. Boom, debris sealed it. Silence fell. Tally panted, scanning for threats. Rook leaned on the wall, dressing fresh wounds. Blood pooled at his feet. His face stayed calm. Eyes scanning. Sarek. Nine's post next ridge, Rook said. We breach now. They break. Varun stared. You're hit. 3 times. Medevac. Rook straightened. Flanks holding because of us. Push. Hale snorted.
Stubborn bastard. He's fine, sir.
Humans run on spite. Rook's blood dripped steadily. The human's shirt hung in tatters, exposing bruises and old scars. Tally pointed at the crimson stain spreading across Rook's side. Is this your first fight? Tally asked. Rook chuckled, low and rough. He clapped Tally's shoulder. Kid, this is Tuesday, Varun signaled forward. The squad moved. Tally fell in beside Rook. Artillery thundered anew. Raiders screamed from the ridge. Ahead, Sarek. Nine's banner loomed. The warlord's trap waited. But with Rook bleeding lead, they had a shot. Explosions rocked the trench wall as recruit Tally Venn scrambled after Sergeant Mason Rook. Shells whistled overhead, slamming into the mud ahead. Tally's claws dug into the slick earth for grip. Rook vaulted a crater without breaking stride, his bulky human frame cutting through the barrage like a knife. Keep up, Venn. Keish Varun barked from behind. The lieutenant's scaled tail lashed in frustration. Humans don't wait for stragglers. Tally pushed harder. His squad, 6 aliens from 3 species, plus 2 humans, huddled in the coalition's forward trench line pinned by Sarek, Nine's raiders. Blaster fire chewed the dirt walls. Tally's hearts pounded. His squad's plasma rifles spat blue bolts uphill. Rook's heavy machine gun roared, suppressing the ridge. Comms down, Varun yelled. His comms officer lay crumpled. Antenna snapped. Regroup at fallback Alpha. Retreat. Rook didn't flinch. He raked the ridgeline, brass casings piling at his boots. Negative, sir, wounded first. Tally froze. 2 squad mates dragged a limping Vexari gunner. Shells cratered the ground yards away. Raiders poured fire. The kill zone yawned open. No cover till the next trench, 200 meters back. Varun's scales bristled. That's an order, Sergeant. You're exposed. Rook ejected a smoking mag, slammed home another. Wounded clear the zone, then we bounce. Flanks wide open otherwise. Tally's claws itched. Protocol screamed retreat. Humans ignored protocol. Rook's leg bled from a shrapnel gash, pants shredded, bone visible. Still, he held the line alone. Corporal Juno Hale skidded beside Rook. The human medic yanked a staple gun from her pack. Hold still, you idiot. Rook kept firing one-handed. Hale ripped his pant leg wider. Blood welled. She pinched the flap shut. Staples punched flesh. Click, click, click. 12 in seconds. Rook grunted once.
Tally's stomach twisted.
No anesthetic. No scream. Hale shoved a stim needle into Rook's thigh. Adrenaline. Don't die on me. Rook straightened. Like nothing happened. He hefted the gun higher. Thanks, Doc. Then eyes front, Tally stared. Staples gleamed wet in the gash. Human stood tall. Fired full auto. Raiders ducked. Varun hissed. Rook, they're moving. Rook barked. The wounded cleared the zone, vanishing into smoke. Go. I'll relay comms. Hale grabbed Varun's arm. He's right, sir. Buy us time. The platoon bolted. Tally sprinted last, glancing back. Rook charged open ground. No cover. Shells bracketed him. Blasters scorched air inches from his head. Tally dove into the fallback trench. Mud swallowed his boots. Squad mates panted, stacking dirt for new cover. Varun keyed a backup radio. Static. Comms relay? Varun demanded. Tally pointed back. Rook zigzagged across the field, Raider fire stitching the ground. He dove behind a wrecked hover tank, then up again. Sprint. Slide. Sprint. He's insane, Tally whispered. His species quit at half that pain. Claws retracted in shock. Raider zeroed him. Explosions bloomed. Rook vanished in dirt. He's gone. A squad mate moaned. Then Rook burst from the smoke. He sprinted the final dash, kit radio antenna whipping. Blaster bolt clipped his shoulder. He tumbled into the trench. Tally lunged, claws hooking Rook's harness. Sergeant, pull back! Rook shrugged him off, pressed his extra ammo bandolier into Tally's chest. Take this, kid.
Tally clutched the heavy mags. Human blood smeared his scales.
Rook keyed the relay pack. Coalition actual. This is Rook. Platoon at fallback Alpha. Raider push stalled. Requesting Artie on grid 4722.
Sarek? Nine's banner pinned there.
Static crackled. Then, Artie inbound. Fire mission approved. Rook slumped against the wall. Grinned through the pain. Told you. Tuesday, Tully's claws trembled on the ammo. Rook's leg oozed around staples. Shoulder smoked, side wound wept red. Yet he directed fire like a statue. Shells screamed overhead. Coalition guns unleashed hell. The ridge erupted.
Radarin's eyes widened.
Comms restored. Flank secure. Hale patched Rook's shoulder. Told you he's fine.
Tally loaded Rook's mag into his rifle. Heavier than expected.
Humans carried double loads. Standard. Raiders broke. Sarek. Nine's forces scattered under barrage. The warlord's banner toppled into flames.
Byron slapped Rook's good shoulder.
Good call, Sergeant.
Rook nodded. Team effort, sir.
Tally watched. Human toughness wasn't recklessness. It was the gap. Aliens planned retreats. Humans bridged them. Raiders rallied. Sarek. Nine himself emerged, hulking silhouette amid smoke. His voice boomed over stolen comms. Coalition dogs. Your humans bleed like the rest. Surrender or watch them die. Tally gripped the rifle. Rook stood. Staples held. Stin burned. Let's end this, Rook said. Explosions rocked the trench anew as Sergeant. Recruit Tally then hugged the dirt beside him. Raider counterattack boiled over the ridge. Sarek, Nine led it personally. 8 feet of armored fury, vibro axe gleaming. Contact front. Varun shouted. His plasma rifle lanced blue fire. Squad answered, bolts crisscrossing the field. Rook's gun chattered. He walked bursts into the charge. Raiders dropped, but more surged. Pain clawed Tally's nerves. Rook's blood sent thick, mixing with cordite. Hale tossed stims down the line. Pop 'em if you flag. Tally's claws shook. He fired bursts, conserving Rook's heavy rounds. Human mags punched cleaner than plasma.
Sarek? Nine roared closer.
His axe cleaved a drone midair. The human bleeds. Kill him first. Raiders focused Rook. Bolts hammered his cover. Shrapnel peppered his arms. Tally yanked him down. Sergeant, you're hit again. Rook popped up. Fired. 2 raiders spun away. Just scratches. Then flank left. Tally obeyed. He crawled, then rose firing.
His shots clipped a raider's leg. It fell howling.
Varun flanked right. Disciplined volleys. Aliens held angles better precise, no waste. But humans endured. Rook absorbed hits that dropped Vexery. Staples tore on his leg. Fresh blood. He ignored it. Hale sprinted under fire. Stapled a squad mate's arm mid-fight. Up. Fight. Sarek. 9. Closed. Axe swung. Cleaved Rook's barricade. Chips flew. Rook rolled. Came up firing point blank. Rounds chewed the warlord's chest plate.
Sarek! 9 staggered.
Swung wild. Rook ducked. Took a glancing plate hit to ribs. Cracked audible. Tolly's hearts raced. Human should drop. Rook didn't. He tackled, low. Drove shoulder into Sarek. 9's knee. Warlord buckled. Melted servos. Tally unloaded Rook's mag. Full burst center mass. Raiders faltered. Hale flanked. Hypoed a downed squad mate. On your feet! Sarek. 9 rose. Axe high. Rook met it. Gun barrel parried. Sparks, then pistol out. Double tap skull vents. Warlord dropped. Dead. Raiders broke. Routed. Tolly panted. Squad cheered. Ribs wheezed. Leg limp. But standing. Farun. Keyed comms. Sarek. 9 down. Rallying survivors.
Hale checked Rook. Cracked ribs.
Internal bruising. Walk it off.
Rook chuckled. Coughed blood.
Doc? Tally stared. Humans called this endurance?
Aliens medevaced for less. Rook clapped Tolly's shoulder.
Good shooting, kid. Saved my ass. Callie nodded. Claws steady now. You saved ours first.
Coalition reinforcements hummed inbound. Victory.
But Tally glimpsed the ridge. Raider banners burned.
Sarek. 9's trap sprung, yet reversed.
Humans turned reckless into rescue.
Baryun gathered the squad.
Debrief later. Secure the dead. Rook limped forward. Inspected Sarek.
Pocketed a data chit.
Intel. Warlord's plans. Hale snorted. Walking wounded. Tally fell in. Rifle hot. He carried Rook's empty mags. Light now. Ahead, coalition lines cheered. Humans waved from trenches. Aliens gawked. Toughness bridged species. Saved everyone. But Rook winced, hand to ribs, Lieutenant. Varen jabbed a claw at the holomap's glowing ridgeline. Rook, you take point on this night recon. Mark 'em before dawn. Or Sarek. 9 shells us flat. Tally then stiffened in the dim bunker light. Fresh from basic, he clutched his pulse rifle. No alien squad had returned from that toxic slog. Dust storms choked filters. Exosuit seized in the grit. Varun eyed Rook's lean frame. Human or not, take the Mark IV exosuit. It'll shield the lungs. Rook slung his battered pack. It'll slow me down. Tally's vents whistled. Reckless. Human standard issue beat alien prototypes for endurance tests. Why refuse? Varun's mandibles clicked. Lieutenant's order, Sergeant. Rook met his gaze. Calm. Permission to bring recruit, then. Kid needs field time. Varun paused. Scanned Tally's unscarred plates. Fine. Double pace. No contacts. In and out. Tally saluted. Heart vents pounded. Rook nodded once. They slipped into the night. Dust hit first. Fine toxic grit swirled knee-high, glowing faint under dual moons. Tally activated his helmet filter. Hiss whine. Air tasted metallic, clean, but the storm thickened. Visibility dropped to 10 meters. Rook tore a strip from his shirt, dipped it in his canteen, tied it over nose and mouth. Wet cloth darkened instantly with dust. He stepped off. Steady stride. Tally matched him. Boots crunched. Sergeant, your filter works fine. Rook's voice muffled. Even.
Save your seals for real poison. They crested the first rise.
Wind howled. Dust clawed Tally's joints. His filter strained, cycling louder. Legs burned already. Aliens trained for precision, not this grind. He checked his chronometer. 2 hours to the ridge. No stopping. Rook didn't falter. Paced like a trench march on flat ground. Pack bounced light. Rifle low ready. Tally wiped his visor. Grit built fast. No tech. Adrenaline. Stubbornness. Rook scanned ahead. Eyes sharp, kid. Raiders patrol gullies. Tally nodded. Focused. The cloth on Rook's face sagged wet, black with crud. No coughs. No slowdown.
Tally's vents labored.
Filter warning beeped soft. Mile 3. Dust rose to thighs. Tally's servos whirred overtime. He leaned into it. Rook pulled ahead 5 paces. Tally surged.
Caught up. Good.
Rook grunted. Stay frosty. A shadow flickered left. Tally froze. Raised his rifle. Contact. Patrol. 3 raiders, 50 meters. Rook's hand clamped Tally's shoulder plate, yanked him down. Into a drainage cut. Shallow trench, dust masked. They slid silent. Raiders stomped past. Heavy boots. Chatter and guttural clicks. Laser sights swept missed the cut by 2 meters. Tally held breath. Vents sealed. Pulse thrummed. Rook lay still. Cloth filter beaded sweat under dust. Eyes locked forward. Patrol faded. Wind swallowed their steps. Rook rose smooth. Nice spot. Now move. Tally exhaled. Claws shook slight. You saw them first? Instinct.
Rook crested the cut. Pressed on.
Ridge loomed. Jagged black against stars. Artillery thumps echoed distant. Shells meant for coalition lines. Tully's filter clogged halfway up. Red light flashed.
She banged it.
Grit poured in. Coughed acrid burn. Lungs seized. Rook glanced back. Tossed his canteen. Rinse and retie. Tally obeyed. Wet cloth over vents. Better. Raw but breathable. Human hack. No power drain. They hit the perimeter. Raider guns squatted hulking. Plasma tubes cooled. Ammo pallets stacked. Rook knelt. Unslung his marker drone. Fist-sized orb. Activated. Word soft. He keyed targets. 3 batteries. Supply cache. Drone zipped skyward. Pinged sats. Data beamed back. Tally covered. Swept arcs. Confirmed marks. Locked. Sure-pocketed the control chit. Dawn and 40. Double time. Dust clawed fiercer. Tally's plates ground. Joints screamed. Cloth filter shredded at edges. But Rook set brutal rhythm. No words. Just forward. Tally stumbled once. Rook hauled him up. Grip iron.
On me.
Bunker lights winked ahead. 3 hours total. Mission clock green. Baroon waited at the hatch. Squad stirred. Report. Rook peeled off his cloth rag. Spat dust. 3 batteries marked.
Cache 2. Drone feed live.
Varun checked his pad. Positions overlaid perfect. No contacts. Close call. Tally rasped. Coughed grit. Patrol missed us.
Varun's eyes widened on Rook. Wet rag through the storm.
Filter held. Rook shrugged. Unslung rifle. Did the job. Tally stripped his helmet. Lungs ached. Watched Rook grab rations. Eat standing. No slump.
Humans called this normal? Hale, the human medic, snorted from her kit corner.
Told you, LT. Exosuits cramped their style. Varun mandibles flexed. Thoughtful. Debrief in 5. Rest cycle after. Tally sank to a crate. Legs quaked. Rook clapped his shoulder. Passed a ration bar. Eat. Earned it. Tally took it. Claws steadier. Watched Rook check his rifle. Calm vet. Pain tolerance off charts. Aliens tapped out at mile 2 in Sims. But Rook moved like dust was rain. Reckless? Or just human? Dawn broke. Shells shifted. Fewer hits. Marks worked. Varun called. Next push, at dusk. Rook, your breach lead. Squad murmured. Tally gripped his rifle tighter. Doubts cracked. Human grit might hold. Shell whistled close. Impact shook dirt. Raiders probing. Rook didn't flinch. Gear check. We own that ridge now. Tally stood. Filter swapped. Cloth rag tucked in pouch. Backup plan. Hale patched a squad mate's gash. Humans improvise. You adapt. Varun nodded sharp. Platoon, mount up. They rolled out. Dust devils danced.
Tally fell in behind Rook. Pace steady. Storm waited. Hours later, ridge assault hit hard.
Raiders swarmed marked guns. Plasma scorched air.
Tally fired bursts. Drop 2.
Rook charged low flank to tube.
Grenade cooked it. Boom rattled plates. Tally covered. Sergeant. Exposed. Rook rolled clear. Grabbed a wounded alien trooper. Dragged to cover. Stay down. Trooper bled green. Leg mangled. Medevac. Rook tied tourniquet. Human knot. Hell. On him. Medic dashed. Hypo jabbed. Trooper groaned. Stabilized. Raiders flanked left. Tally's rifle jammed. Dust clogged. Rook's pistol barked. 2 down. Clear. Tally cleared his. Fired. Varun plasma'd a charger. Push. They took the guns.
Smash tubes. Raiders fell back.
But horns blared. Reinforcements. Sarek. 9's banners rose rear. Tally panted. Trap. Rook scanned. Main force. Hold ridge. Shells rained. One clipped Rook's shoulder. Armor sparked. He staggered. Blood welled. Tally yelled. Sergeant down. Rook waved it off. Graze. Press.
Probed wound. Through and through.
Walk it. Coughed. Reloaded. Charged again. Aliens gaped. Tally fired beside him. Human kept pace. Bleeding. Moving. Raiders broke contact. Pulled back. Varun keyed Vox. Ridge secure. Casualties light. Tally wiped sweat dust. Stared at Rook. Bandage seeped. Sergeant inspected a gun. Pocketed ammo. Reckless saved them. Again. Night fell. New storm brewed. Varun huddled squad. Sarich. Kafra. 9 escalates. Tomorrow, we hit his command. Rook leaned on crate. Ribs taped from earlier.
No, just grit.
Tally offered water. You need rest. Rook grinned faint. Sleep drone buzz filled the corridor.
Sergeant!
Rook started counting out loud.
1, 2,
3. Tally Ven clutched their rifle tighter. Dub hard hammered in 4-chambered chest. The squad huddled behind shattered plastal barricades in the bunker complex. Dawn assault on Sarek. 9's command had turned sour fast. Enemy drones, sleek, razor-winged killers, swarmed from ceiling vents. Their lasers carved the trench line outside. Plasteel groaned. Dust rained. 5. Rook's voice stayed even. Blood still seeped from his bandaged shoulder. He crouched low, eyes on the drone patrol sweeping left to right. Lieutenant Varun hissed through Vox. Sergeant, we hold position. Reinforcements inbound. His scales bristled. Human risk-taking had won ridges before. But this? Drones numbered 20. Squad down to 12. Rook ignored him. 7. Firing cycle ends at 10. Sprint on 11.
Tally glanced at the corridor ahead. 50 meters of exposed grade floor to the next junction.
Drones looped every 12 seconds. One miss, and lasers bisected you. Sergeant, that's suicide. My people can't. 11! Rook exploded forward. Boots pounded great. Squad surged after. Telly ran. Legs burned from overnight march. Rifle bounced heavy. Drones banked for return sweep. Buzz sharpened. Varun barked. Blank left. Cover. Lasers slashed air. Rook zigzagged. A beam grazed his boot. Sparks flew. He didn't slow. Tally's claw slipped. Rifle tumbled from grip. Clattered ahead. Panic surged. Weapon down. Mid-stride. Rook kicked it back. Boot connected perfect. Rifle spun into Tally's path. Tally snatched it.
Fired on run. Plasma bolt clipped a drone wing.
Machine spiraled. Keep fire, Rook yelled. His pistol cracked. 2 drones shattered mid-loop. Corp. Hale sprinted beside Tally.
Human medics cack rattled. Eyes front, recruiter.
Don't think. Drones dove. Lasers stitched great. Varun dove right. Beam scorched his arm plate.
He grunted.
Rolled up firing.
Tally panted.
Lungs screamed.
Humans pushed like this wounded.
Rook bled fresh from shoulder. Armor cracked. Yet he led. 19 meters to junction. Drones buzzed closer. Lead machine locked on Rook. Red targeting gleam. Sarge! Tally yelled. Rook twisted. Tackled the drone. Collision slammed them into a side alcove. Blast door recess. Drone wings whirred frantic. Lasers fired wild. Rook pinned it. Armor absorbed bursts. Plasteel smoked explosion rocked corridor. Drone self-destructed. Rook's body shielded the squad. Blast wave hurled Tally backward. Ears rang. Silence fell. Smoke curled. Tally scrambled up. Sergeant. Rook staggered from alcove. Armor charred black. Front plate buckled. Skin blistered beneath. He coughed smoke. Clear. Move. Varun stared.
You absorbed that? Hale reached Rook first. Scanned with med tool.
Shrapnel in legs. Burns 2nd degree. Adrenaline's masking. She yanked shards free. Injected hypo. Walk it off, tough guy. Rook nodded. Reloaded pistol. Junction secured. Push. Tally's mandibles clicked. Shock. Their people would have collapsed. Incapacity protocol. Humans? Kept moving. Squad advanced. Varun keyed Vox. Command, this is Varun. Corridor breach. Human lead intact. Pause. Request drone countermeasures.
Static crackled. Negative.
Sarek. 9 jammed outer channels.
You're on your own.
Horns blared distant. Raider chants echoed. Rook scanned junction. 2 paths. Left to armory, right to command core. Guns first. Varun hesitated. Command is priority. Warlords there. Armed drones from core. Strip 'em first. Rook moved left. Squad followed.
Tally fell in beside Hale. How?
That blast should have. Endurance, Hale said. She taped Rook's new wounds mid-march. We train for it. Pain's just data. Corridor narrowed. Booby traps hummed. Trip lasers flickered. Rook knelt. Timed next drone pair. 3 seconds gap. Go single file. They threaded. Tally last. A drone buzzed overhead, missed by centimeters. Armory doors ahead. Locked. Raider guards inside. 3 bulky with vibro axes. Varun plasma rifle hummed charge. Breach. Rook kicked door.
Hinges shattered. He rolled in low.
Pistol barked. Guard 1 dropped.
Tally fired high. Clipped Guard 2's helm. Varun finished him.
Guard 3 charged Rook. Axe swung. Rook parried with armored forearm. Sparks. Grabbed throat. Slammed down. Neck snapped. Hale rushed in. Rook, your arm. Bone showed through gash. Rook flexed. Duncan. Smashed drone recharge racks, explosives chained. Boom. Armory lit. Raider screams cut short. They grabbed ammo. Tali loaded mags, watched Rook ignore blood pooling at boot.
Sarek, 9 knows we're here, Varun said.
Vox hissed enemy chatter. He's pulling reserves. Rook wiped face, grinned faint. Good. Means he's scared. Back to main corridor. 40, lasers, crisscrossed. Rook waved squad behind pillar. Pattern change. 15-second sweeps. We wait 2 cycles. Tali's limbs quivered. Exhaustion clawed.
Sergeant, you're hit bad. Let Varun.
Calm. Ever seen your limits, recruit? Tali shook head. Today. 1. They sprinted second time. Longer stretch. Drones hunted. Hale took a graze. Leg smoked. She limped, but fired. Dropped 3. Varun's plasma overheated. He switched to slugger. Humans set pace we can't match. Tali's rifle jammed again. Dust. Panic.
Breathe! Last 10 meters.
Final drone. Dove. Rook leaped. Grabbed wing. Rode it down. Crashed into grate. Machine exploded under him. Tali vaulted debris. Pulled Rook free. Human groaned. Ribs cracked, audible. Burns wept fluid. Up, Hale ordered. Hypotonic. Stim dump. 5 minutes max. Rook rose. Stumbled forward. Command doors loomed. Raiders poured out. 10, led by Sarek. 9's lieutenant. Hulking. Banner tattered. Coalition filth, lieutenant roared. Charged, Varun fired. Hit shoulder. Lieutenant shrugged. Axes whirled. Rook met him head on. Took axe to pauldron. Metal screamed, countered with pistol butt. Crushed jaw. Squad poured fire. Raiders fell. Lieutenant gurgled. Warlord, unbreakable. Rook stomped skull. Not today. Doors breached. Command Core, holographic maps, Sarek, 9's throne, empty. Vox arrays active. Varun smashed consoles. Jams down. Call evac.
But alarms wailed.
Bunker trembled. Self-destruct? Rook checked walls. Core collapse. Drones rigged it. 30 seconds. Exit corridor rubble blocked from first blasts. Varun scanned. No path. Hale patched Rook's ribs. He can't carry us. Rook straightened.
Ignored pain twist.
We dig.
He charged loose plasteel.
Pushed slabs aside. Muscles corded. Blood-slicked hands. Tali joined. Claws useless on metal. Rook heaved alone. Slab shifted. Drones buzzed final swarm.
Lasers probed. 10 seconds. Varun yelled.
Rook roared. Adrenaline peak. Flung final beam. Gap opened. Go. Squad piled through. Tali last, dragged by Hale. Rook dove after. Lasers raked back. Armor shredded. Bunker erupted behind. Shockwave hurled them into trench. Tali coughed dust. Rolled to Rook. Human lay still. Armor. Ruin. Body broken.
Hale probed. Pulse weak.
Internal shredded. Varun voxed. Evac now. Human down. Rook's eyes fluttered. Told you. Walk it.
Tali stared.
Reckless? No. Salvation? Sarek. 9's banners fell distant. Warlord's plan. Warlord Sarek. 9's hologram snarled across every coalition Vox feed. Behold your fragile humans. His claws dragged a chained soldier into frame. The man bled from fresh whip marks, eyes defiant. Another followed, beaten but unbowed. We break them live. Watch morale shatter. Tali Ven's claws tightened on her rifle. The platoon hollow flickered in their forward trench. Raiders broadcast from the enemy bunker complex 2 clicks out. Captured humans dangled like trophies.
Sergeant Rook sat silent beside her.
No flinch. No curse. Just watched, helmet tilted. Corporal Hale chewed her lip. Juno's med kit lay open, stim patches ready. The 2 humans in platoon stared at the feed. Quiet descended. No banter. No rage. Lieutenant standards. Varun's voice cut through. Eyes front. No reactions. They fish for cracks. Sarek, Don laughed, a wet rasp. Coalition cowers. Surrender, or join them. Human veterans took hits like rain. But this? Executations loomed. Her people withdrew at half that pain. Rule said, preserve force. Humans charged. The feed zoomed on the first prisoner. Raider blade rose. Rook stood. I go. Raid the cells. Cut feed before they swing. Varun's frills flared. Negative, Sergeant. That's suicide. Bunkers, drone nets, raider packs. Volunteering.
Rook checked his shockmo. Breach quiet.
Free 'em. Your call, sir.
Hale snapped her kit shut. I'm on him.
Triage on site. Tally's vents. Cycled fast. Reckless. Protocol demanded orbital strike prep, not solo and fill. Varun scanned the platoon. Then, you ghost the grid. Cut power on my mark. Hale, Rook flank cells. Rest, hold trench. Move. Tally slung her EMP rifle. Heart drum built. Aliens planned. Humans plunged. They crawled the ravine under drone patrols. Tally's sensors pinged patrols. Rook led, body low, ignoring shrapnel scars from last push. Hale flanked, pistol loose. Grid station loomed. Fusion relays humming behind razor wire. Tally sighted. On you, LT. Varun voxed. Mark. Her shot cracked. EMP pulse bloomed blue. Relays sparked dead. Bunker lights died. Alarms silent. Rook surged. No pause. He hit the cell block outer door. Plasteel bars, mag locked. Raiders inside yelled blind. Maul hummed. Rook wedged it. Muscles bunched under armor. Sparks flew. Door groaned inward, hinges shearing by hand. Tally covered from shadows. Cells ahead. 2 guards. Raiders burst out, plasma rifles hot. Rook charged. First took maul to chest plate. Crunched ribs, second fired wild. Rook rolled, pistol barked twice. Headshots. Hale darted in. Prisoners secure, cells yawned open. 2 humans chained inside, battered. Rook snapped links with cutters. No words. Hoisted both over shoulders, 1 per arm. 100 kilos easy. Tally blinked. Her kin strained at half that. Reinforcements thundered. Corridors. 6 raiders. Blades glowing. Intruders. For Sarek, Rook didn't drop pace. Carried prisoners like packs.
Maul swung one-handed. First raider's arm flew.
Second lunged. Rook sidestepped, drove knee into gut. Prisoners jostled but held. Hale fired bursts. Dropped flankers.
Run! Down! 1!
You're hit. Plasma grazed his pauldron.
Metal screamed. Rook countered with pistol butt.
Crushed jaw. Squad poured fire. Wait.
Just them 3. Tally laid suppressive. Claws shook. Human lugged dead weight through kill zone. No stagger. Raiders fell. Lieutenant gurgled. Warlord, unbreakable. Rook stumped skull. Not today. Doors breached ahead. Command Core. Holographic maps glowed emergency red.
Sarek?
9's throne empty. Vox arrays active, still broadcasting static. Varun smashed consoles. Claws ripped boards. Jams down. Call evac. Alarms wailed. Bunker trembled.
Self-destruct? Rook checked walls.
Scanned fast. Core collapse. Drones rigged it. Tally froze. Exit corridor rubble blocked from first blasts. Her EMP backwash. Varun scanned. No path. Hale patched Rook's ribs quick. Needle gun word. He can't carry us all. Drop the prisoners. They walk. Rook straightened. Ignored the pain twist in his face. Blood trickled pauldron gash. I time it. We dig. He charged loose plasteel slabs. Pushed first aside. Muscles corded like cables. Grunt, escaped. Tally joined. Claws scrabbled metal, useless. Slipped off edges. Rook heaved alone. Second slab shifted. Inch by inch. Drones buzzed. Final swarm from vents. Lasers probed dark. 10 seconds, Varun yelled. Fired at drones. Rook roared. Adrenaline peak. Eyes wild, veins bulging. Flung final beam aside. Gap yawned, knee wide. Go! Varun dove first. Prisoners crawled, Hale shoving. Tally wedged through last. Hale's grip yanking her tail. Rook dove after. Lasers raked his back, armor shredded in strips. Bunker erupted. Shockwave hurled them into trench beyond. Dirt rained. Tally coughed dust. Rolled to Rook. Human lay still. Armor ruin. Body twisted wrong. Ribs caved. Back gashed deep. Hale probed neck. Pulse weak. Internals shredded. Lungs filling Dava. Voxed command.
Evac now.
Priority Alpha. Rook's eyes fluttered open, grit teeth. Told you, walk it off. Medevac thrummed inbound.
Rotors beat air. Tali stared.
Reckless human? No. He carried death itself. Saved them all. Distant, Sarek. Nine's banners toppled in secondary blasts. Warlord's plan crumbled. Coalition held. But Rook wheezed. Hale jammed stims. Stay with us, Sarge. Tali gripped rifle. Humans broke rules. Broke limits.
And won. A vac touched down.
Ramp dropped. Medtech swarmed. Varun hauled Rook aboard. You pulled it off. All intact. Rook managed nod. Faded out. Tali boarded last. Watched his chest rise shallow. Her people healed, cautious. Humans endured. Question was, how far? Platoon Vox crackled. New intel drop.
Sorry. 9. Fled Corps.
Regroups at Ridge. Push now? Baruan eyed Tali. Ven, status.
She stood tall. Ready, sir.
Like Rook. Hale snorted from Bay.
That's the spirit. Thumpers ignited.
Evac lifted. War shifted.
Humans led charge again.
Tali checked her grid map. Next target. Ridgeline. Raiders massed. But now, doubt gone. Human resilience wasn't gamble. It was weapon. Shells whistled inbound. Tali Ven dove behind a crate stack as the first barrage cratered the staging area's edge. Dirt fountained. Troopers scattered. Cover, Lieutenant Varun bellowed over Vox. His platoon scrambled in the pre-dawn gloom. Holomaps flickered out under EMP bursts. Tali rolled to her feet, rifle up. Scanned for targets. The ridge loomed ahead. Sarek, Nine's raiders dug in with thumper guns. Their intel drop had pinned the warlord there, regrouping after the last push. Sergeant Rook staggered from the medbay tent, chest wrapped tight from yesterday's evisceration. Hale's stims kept him vertical.
He gripped his shock maul. Then.
Grid check. She slapped her wrist pad. Hollow sprang back. Red dots encircled them. Surrounded, Sergeant. Raiders pinching from flanks. Rook grinned through bloodied teeth. Good less walking. Varun's compound eyes narrowed at the human.
Rook! You're benched. Hale cleared you for light duty only.
Light duty's for quitters, sir. Rook shouldered past.
Dawn assaults on. Hit their guns hard. Flank left. Suppress right. Then, you're my spotter.
Tali hesitated. Humans broke.
They'd seen Rook's ribs cave yesterday. Lungs flooded. Yet here he stood, barking orders. Her carapace itched with doubt. Her species withdrew at half that damage. Healed slow, survived sure. Varun voxed the platoon. Form up. Shock teams forward. Drones overwatch. We punch the ridge center. Silence those stumpers before they zero us. Troopers nodded. Creshery snipers calibrated scopes. Aliens excelled at long-range precision, threading shots through dust storms no human eye caught. Tali's people owned the skies with drone swarms.
Another shell bracketed closer. Blast wave slammed Tali flat.
Shrapnel pinged her armor. Screams cut the air. Panic rippled. A Xylari gunner bolted for open ground. Others froze. Rook surged forward. Hey. Crate line now? Extraction routes. Mark your lanes. Lit chemlights along shallow ditches. Wounded drag here. Fighters peel left on my mark. Aliens funneled in. Tali watched a Creshery sergeant shove 2 limping troops into cover. Rook hauled a third himself, ignoring his own wheeze. Blood seeped through bandages. He didn't flinch. Varun paused mid-order.
Human, you're leaking.
Walk it off, sir. Rook hefted his rifle. Guns first. Corporal Hale sprinted from the bay, medkit slung. A raider drone wreckage smoked nearby. Battery pack cracked open. She yanked it free. Sparks flew. Hold still, you idiots. Wounded piled up. A Xylari clutched a gut wound, green blood bubbling. Hale ripped the drone battery's core. Improvised leads to her cautery probe. Juice arced blue. She pressed it to flesh. Sizzle. The alien thrashed. Quit squirming! Hale pinned him, seals the bleed. You're fighting in 30. The Xylari gaped as painkillers kicked in. Wound smoked shut. He grabbed his gun. Ready. Hale moved to the next. Triage bleeders first, shock second, keep lines clear. Her voice cut through chaos like a blade. Fighters rallied around her, aliens who prized clean wounds, stunned by her field hacks. Tali's Vox crackled. Rook beside her, then, shoulder up. Column she climbed his back. Perched like a spotter drone, her enhanced optics pierced the dust, alien edge and low-vis targeting. Raider Squad 200 meters, bearing 045, Thumper crew at 120, elevated. Rook charged. Shockmaul hummed. Copy. He vaulted a blast crater.
Boots pounded shale. Tally clung tight.
Rifle barked over his shoulder, suppressing left flank. 3 down. Raiders poured fire. Bolts scorched Rook's armor. He ate a grazing hit to the thigh.
Didn't slow. Path clear?
Negative, bunker ahead. Heavy gunner. Tali zeroed. Her shot cracked his scope. Blinded. Rook's maul caved the bunker slit. Sparks erupted inside. They pushed. Shells walked closer. Tali's world narrowed to Rook's back. Sweat slicked her grip, his breaths rasped wet, lungs still mending. Reckless. Her platoon whispered it before. Humans courted death, pushed organs past rupture. Her kind calculated survival odds, pulled back at 60%. They lived. Flankers incoming, Tali voxed. 6 raiders vaulted the ridge lip, her rifle chattered. 2 dropped. Rook spun. Maul arced. Crunch. Bodies flew. Varun's voice cut in.
Rookven, your breach team. Hail, hold the nest.
Snipers, cover. Crushery bolt sang. Precise kill stripped raider overwatch. Drones buzzed in. Zilari pilots threading payloads through flak. Rook hit the dirt before the thumpers. Ven cords. Primary gun. Grid 312-47. Crew of 4. She painted laser. Rook's grenade launcher thumped. Shell airbursted. Shrapnel shredded the pit. Raiders swarmed.
Sarek. 9's banners whipped in the wind. His elite guard. Cyber-ogged brutes.
1 charged Rook. Claws raked his pauldron.
Armor shredded. Tali fired point blank.
Reloading. Rook shoved her clear. Maul met claw. Sparks. He took a knee leg wound opening. Up. She yanked his arm. They cleared the gun.
Tali slapped demo charge. Armed.
But Sarek, 9 adapted. Fresh barrage targeted the breach. Shells bracketed. Rook grabbed her collar. Dragged her into the smoking pit.
Down! Blast hit!
World inverted.
Tali coughed dust. Rolled to Rook. Human lay still. Armor ruin.
Body twisted wrong. Ribs caved anew. Back gashed deep. From shrapnel rake. Blood pooled fast. She probed his neck. Pulse weak. Hail. Rook's hit bad. Internals shredded. Lungs filling. Hail slid in under fire. Scanned vitals. Stims prepped. Hold pressure.
Evac now. Human down.
Priority Alpha. Rook's eyes fluttered open. Grit teeth. Told you. Tali stared. Reckless human? No. He carried death itself. Saved them all. Medevac thrummed inbound. Rotors beat air thick with cordite.
Distant, Sarek. 9's banners toppled in secondary blasts from their demo.
Warlord's guns silenced. His plan to break them crumbled. Coalition held the ridge, but Rook wheezed. Hale jammed stems into his neck. Stay with us, Sarge. You owe me a beer. Tali gripped her rifle. Humans broke rules, broke limits, and won. Evac touched down hard. Ramp dropped amid gunfire. Medtechs swarmed. Varun hauled Rook aboard first.
You pulled it off, Sergeant?
Platoon intact. Rook managed a nod.
Faded out. Tali boarded last.
Watched his chest rise shallow. Her people healed cautious. Surgery suites, regen tanks. Humans endured. Patched in dirt. Fought through ruin. Platoon vox crackled. New intel drop. 9 fled to core hive. Regroups with heavies. Push now? Varun eyed Tali from the bay door. Fen? Status. She stood tall. Chest plate scarred. Ready, sir. Like Rook. Hale snorted from the med bay, sealing her own cuts. That's the spirit, newbie. Thumpers ignited on the evac's flanks. Ship lifted. War shifted again. Tali checked her grid map. Core hive pulsed red. Raiders massed thicker. Heavies inbound. Doubt gone. Human resilience wasn't gamble.
It was weapon, but Rook's breaths hitched.
How far did they push before it broke them for good? Bullets chewed the evac ramp as it dropped.
Recruit Tali Ven leaped out. Rifle up. Boots crunching hive gravel. Thumpers boomed behind her, sealing the LZ. Red grid pulsed ahead. Sarek. 9's core hive. Raider heavies massing. Lieutenant Varun's vox snapped. Platoon, final push. Core artillery falls now or we break. Rook point. Sergeant Mason Rook staggered from the bay. Juno Hale's hand jammed in his armpit. His chest heaved, fresh stim track red on his neck. Blood crusted his shock armor. Tally's scales prickled. Her people would have pulled him for regen. Humans marched on. Rook locked eyes with Varun, nodded once. On me, he bolted forward, legs pumping craters.
Tally sprinted second wave.
Grid map flickering warnings. Raider nests spat plasma. Rook dodged left, plasma bolt scorching air. He fired from hip, crack crack, 2 raiders dropped, heads blooming purple. Flank left, Rook bellowed. His voice rasped, but steady. Tally pivoted, sighted a gunner. Her shot punched through visor. Raider slumped. Humans led charges like this. Reckless. Her training screamed. Hold fire line, suppress calculated. But Rook ate ground, plasma grazing his pauldron. He didn't flinch. Crater edge loomed, 10 meters deep, slag bubbling. Rook vaulted without break. Landed rolling, came up blasting. Gun line ahead. 4 nests. Cannons whining charge. Varun Vox hissed. Rook. Hold. Air support. No time, Rook roared. He charged straight, boots pounding ejecta. Plasma stitched his wake. Tully's heart's hammered. Idiot human. 1 hit ends him.
Rook hit first nest. Grenade lobbed perfect. Boom.
Shrapnel shredded gunners. He slid under cannon barrel, bayonet up. Raider screamed. Gutted. Rook rose, cannon silent, blood dripping gauntlet. Second nest swiveled. Rook sprinted zigzag. Tally covered her burst, dropping the spotter. Rook leaped barricade, rifle butt cracking helmet. Nest 2 down. Hale's voice cut Vox. Sarge. Vitals dropping. Pull back. Negative. Rook snapped. Third nest fired wild. He tanked a graze. Armor sparked shoulder.
Kept running. Tally gaped.
Pain signals should have locked her limbs. He broke the 4th cannon with rifle stock barrel crumpling. Gun line shattered. Rook waved forward. Push, platoon surged. Tally bounded craters, lungs burning. Rook ahead, silhouette limbed by hive glow. His stride faltered once. Knee buckled slag, but he powered through. Like weather, her squad vox said, humans called it. She gripped rifle tighter. Hive mouth yawned. Artillery core, massive bore, pulsing energy. Raider squads poured out, heavy thudding. Varun ordered Ven. Charges on core vents. Hale, Rook, clear her lane. Tally broke right, demo pack heavy. Rook and Hale laid fire. Rook's rifle barked nonstop, Raiders pitching backward. 1 heavy lumbered close spiked treads. Quad guns. Rook faced it alone, plasma lancing. Tally slapped first charge magzeal. Vent hissed steam. Her people excelled demo. Precise, no excess boom. Second charge, locked. Heavy's guns spun on Rook. He rolled under treads, planted grenade in underbelly. Explosion flipped it skyward. Wreckage crashed, crushing Raiders. Charges set, Tally yelled. 3 vents primed. Hale patched Rook mid-fight, sealant foam hissing wounds. Move, Sarge. You're leaking. Rook reloaded, mag clicking home. Hand shook, fine tremor. Tally saw. Adrenaline crash. He grinned through blood. Only the first one today. Her mandibles clicked shock. First casualty, he meant his wounds. Humans tallied pain like ammo. Varu and Vox. Then, on my mark, blow it. Raiders massed thicker.
Sarek. 9's banners whipped from core spire.
Heavies flanked. Tally crouched ventside. Detonator ready. Rook dragged Hale behind Slog, firing over. Mark, Varun shouted. Tally thumbed trigger. Charges wumped. Contained blasts cracking core struts. Hive groaned. Ceiling fractured. Rubble avalanching. Shockwave roared out. Tally dove flat. Dust choked vision. Platoon scattered. Varun stood exposed. Vox mid-report. Wave hit, slammed him backward. Legs tangled slag. Rook lunged. Grabbed Varun's harness. Yanked hard. They tumbled clear as tons dropped, sealing core mouth. Raider screams cut short under stone. Dust settled. Silence punched ears. Rook hauled Varun up. Officer's crest cracked, uniform torn. Head count. Now. Tally rose, coughing. Scanned platoon. Hale waved from cover, sealing arm gash. Troopers answered Vox. 12 voices. Intact. Varun straightened. Eyed Rook. Roke Protocol. Again.
Rook spat blood. Protocols for after, sir.
He swayed but stood. Hale jammed another stimneck. Hissed. Tally approached, rifle slung. Watched Rook's hands shake worse on reload. That line echoed. Only the first one today. Raiders wouldn't stop. Sarek. 9. Fled deeper. Grid flickered new signatures. Reserves. Varun Vox crackled incoming. Coalition command. Ridge secured, but hive breach incomplete. Heavies vectoring your pause. Hold or withdraw. Rook locked mag. Tremor eased. Grinned at Tally. Your call, newbie. Push? Her scales flushed resolve. Humans endured. She nodded. Push.
But Rook's eyes glazed faint. Hale caught him as knees buckled.
Easy, Sarge. Not breaking yet.
Varun signaled evac ping. Regroup.
We bet on resilience. Once. It paid.
Double down. Tally gripped detonator remnant.
Human toughness. Reckless till proven. Now weapon. Core trembled aftershocks. Raider scratched stone beyond. Next wave, brood. Hale propped Rook against bulkhead.
Breathe. Tough guy. Eyes just warming up.
Rook wheezed laugh. First one's always worst. Tally checked grid. Heavies closed. Doubt vanished. They followed the unbreakable. Plasma flares lit perimeter. First heavy crested ridge. Rook shoved Hale off. Stood. Rifle raised. Here they come.
Evac denied. Too hot. Platoon braced.
Tally sighted first target. Fired. Warlord's revenge inbound. Human point held. Rook charged first. Crater, again.
Tally matched stride. Learned fast.
Hive shuddered. Charges echoed deep. Secondary cracks spidering. Sarek. 9's gun silenced permanent. Grid showed core destabilizing. Victory edged closer. But Rook bled fresh. How many first ones before snap? Heavy guns whirred. Rook dove. Firing. Platoon followed. Resilience paid dividends. Raider counter roared. Blades whined. Tally planted feet. Aimed true. Humans led.
Aliens endured beside.
Core hive pulsed final defiance. They cracked it wide. Varun Vox. For the coalition. Rook's laugh cut fire. Tally smiled mandibles. Toughness won wars.
Heavy's hit line. Boom shook world.
Reason. Platoon answered. Unbroken.